Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, back again here on PlayStation Source. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been a little bit absent, if you will, but it's because I've been doing some IGN freelance work. If you're on Twitter, you know all about that. If not, now you know. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then definitely go ahead and follow me on Twitter. But today, though, we're going to talk about the PS Plus games that were announced last week. Once again, I was pretty busy, so I was not able to make a video last week, but we're going to sit down and make a video today and talk about the PS Plus games for November 2021. And before we get into it, guys, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Even though I have not been uploading a lot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? But let's get right into it. The PS Plus games for November 2021 do start with a pretty recent banger here, Knockout City for PS5 and PS4. So I believe this game got a PS5 version somewhat recently. Definitely forgot that. Not sure if this is the debut of that PS5 version, but besides all of that, team up and duke it out with rival crews in style as you settle the score with epic dodgeball battles online. Brace yourself for outrageous fun and intense competition in an all-new take on team-based multiplayer games. Customize your character and form a crew with friends to start your Knockout City takeover. Knock out opponents with trick shots and coordinated teamwork while dodging and catching balls flying across the map. No ball, no problem. You can literally ball up, roll into a teammate's hand, and become the ultimate weapon. So this did get its, nice day in the sun. It's nice, talk amongst the gaming streets and everything earlier on this year in the summer, and a lot of people love this game. I think I did a video about my impressions on this, I believe, on the channel. I believe I did. I'll look through my channel and I'll put it up here on the top hand corner if you missed it. But overall, I have to agree with the overall consensus of this game. I think it's really fun. It does have a level of depth that I never got into really, but maybe I will get into it and really explore the depth of Knockout City with it now being on PS Plus and now being able to dive into the full game and everything, in spite of just having that beta that I did earlier on this year. And it does have a Metacritic score of 80, so overall, I mean, that's a really good score, I feel like. And I think that this is going to be a great move for this game because, of course, this being a multiplayer centric game, you want to have a lot of people in there as possible. And I feel like overall this is generally a pretty light fall, all things considered. So I feel like this will be a very good boost for this multiplayer centric game to have a lot of players that are fresh to this game come in and test it out on PS Plus. So definitely down for this on PS4 and PS5. Definitely check out Knockout City. I feel like you will like this one. Next up here, one I'm kind of not sure about is First Class Trouble. Now this was shown off as state of play last week, which that state of play was certainly a state of play, you know what I'm saying? But let's go into First Class Trouble here for PS4 and PS5. First Class Trouble is a social deduction party game where 6 people play together online aboard a luxury space cruiser. At the start of each game, 4 players will be randomly selected to be residents cooperatively trying to shut down a rogue AI at the heart of the ship. The 2 other players will be personoids who will lie, deceive, and do whatever it takes to stop them. Teamwork is the key to survival, but who can you trust? This is essentially Among Us with different graphics and a 3D kind of open space third person perspective type of game. And it looks I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of like woo woo. I'm not gonna lie, I may try it, I may test it out, you know what I'm saying, but there is no Metacritic to go off, of course, because it is launching with PS Plus on console. I believe it's on early access on PC from a few years ago or a few months ago, I believe, but does not look like my cup of tea personally. Who knows, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, I don't know, but I may check it out, we will see. But if you want an Among Us style type of social deduction party game, check out First Class Trouble on PS Plus. Now I've heard a lot about this game. Next up here, it is called Kindgoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning for the PS4 and of course playable on PS5 via backwards compatibility. From the minds of the best-selling author R.A. Salvatore, Spawn creator Todd McFarlane, and Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion lead designer Ken Rolston comes Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Remastered with stunning visuals and refined gameplay, Re-Reckoning delivers intense, customizable RPG combat inside a sprawling game world. Uncover the secrets of Amalur from the vibrant city of Rathir to the vast region of Dalen Tarth to the grim dungeons of the Brigand Hall Caverns. Yeah, those were some words right there. Those were definitely some words right there. Rescue a world torn apart by a vicious war and control the keys to immortality as the first warrior ever to be resurrected from the grips of death. And so I do know about this game's backstory in terms of like it being well regarded and well renowned when it first came out. Like a lot of people really loved this game. I know it's from, I believe the owner of the developer back then was this baseball player. I forgot his name. I think he's problematic. I don't know, but I know they went under after this game came out, and then THQ Nordic bought the IP, and so here is the Re-Reckoning remaster of that game. I believe that's how the history goes with that game. But Kindgoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning did get a Metacritic of 72, so overall, I mean, you know, not the worst score in the world. I do know from a lot of people that this is a very fun game overall, especially in terms of gameplay. Not sure about like the story or whatever, but yeah, if you want to check out a, you know, super long RPG, I guess, that has those crazy words like you know, Rathir and Dalentarth, you know what I'm saying, you can check out Kindgoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning on PS Plus. Now, in celebratory fashion of PSVR's 5th birthday, they did bring us 3 PSVR games that are highly acclaimed, things that I've heard from the community and everything, and we're going to go over them right now here. These are available on PS Plus as well, but keep in mind, from here on out, these are all PSVR games. And so first up here, we have The Persistence, which is interesting because this is from Firesprite, who PlayStation just bought most recently. And so The Persistence challenges you to survive aboard a doomed deep space colony starship in the year 2521. Why did I say that so weird? 2521. Damn, that's a weird year to say, huh? Stranded, malfunctioning, and caught in the inexorable pull of a black hole, The Persistence is overrun with a crew mutated in horrific and murderous aberrations. It's down to you, a clone security officer, Zemir Eder, to make your way deeper in the decks of The Persistence to repair the systems and prevent the ship from being torn apart. Gather resources, upgrade abilities, and fabricate an arsenal of weapons in this brutal sci-fi horror roguelite. I did not know that this game was a roguelite. That is pretty interesting there. And overall, you know, I've heard very good things about this one too. And with a Metacritic of 78, that's pretty good for a PSVR game. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people definitely know about this game. They definitely like it. Its premise seems super cool to me, you know, having to go and repair this ship from being just doomed entirely. You know what I'm saying? Really cool premise. I love me some sci-fi and everything. So really cool to see this game coming up on PS Plus if you are a PSVR owner. Unfortunately, I am not, but I hope that I can still redeem this and will be able to play this on PSVR 2 if I ever get that hardware, because, you know, I'm not getting the first PSVR. There's just no shot, but maybe the second one, maybe PSVR 2, we will have to see. Next up here, we have The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Now, this I've heard a lot of good things about, in spite of it seeming like just a, licensed game that probably isn't that good. I've actually heard really good things about this game as well. Face all the horrors that the living and the dead can offer in this new VR adventure in the Walking Dead universe. Travel through the ruins of walker-infested New Orleans as you fight, sneak, scavenge, and survive each day, unraveling a citywide mystery within the iconic quarters. Encounter desperate factions and lone survivors who could be friend or foe. Whether you help others or take what you want by force, every choice you make has consequences. What kind of survivor will you be for the people of NOLA? What the hell is NOLA? Anyway, well, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, you know, like, this one definitely sounds like some trash, right? Like, it sounds like some, you know, just licensed stuff, but I promise I've heard really good things about this game, that this game is fire. Also, keep in mind, this game does require move wands. If you have a PSVR, you do need the move wands as well to play this game. And with a Metacritic score of 79, looks like a lot of people do agree with that statement. And, you know, I gotta say, I'm a little bit intrigued to check this out. I'm not super into Walking Dead anymore, with the show kind of taking like questionable turns, but overall, I mean, in the game format, in the VR format, this looks like definitely something I'll be into trying at least. And so if you have a PSVR and you got none to play, I'd say check it out, because I've heard great things about Walking Dead Saints and Sinners for PS Plus this month. Lastly, here we have a game here called Until You Fall PSVR. Fantasy and synthwave collide in this physical, active PSVR sword fighting game. Grow stronger as you battle through an awesome neon environment and strike down magical infused monstrosities in this hack and slash roguelite. Move your arms and body to the synthwave soundtrack as you attack, block, cast spells, and dodge your way deeper into the heart of a neon fantasy world filled with magic-infused monsters. Equip yourself with a variety of gameplay-altering weapons as you continue to gain strength and strike down the monstrosities that lurk throughout this mystifying world. So this sounds like a Kevin-ass game, okay? We got some colors, we got some fat beats with the synthwave, you know what I'm saying? Roguelite aspects to it too. I'm liking the way, you see, all these PSVR games sound fire to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to play all these. Unfortunately, I don't have a PSVR, but man, I would love to play these, you know what I'm saying? And this did get a Metacritic of 85, the highest scoring Metacritic, the highest scoring Metacritic score in this entire roster is Until You Fall. Really interesting to see that there. This sounds great. I would love to play this. If you play it down below, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below. And if you plan to play it for PSVR on PS Plus this month, definitely let me know down below in that comment section how you're feeling about Until You Fall for PSVR. So those have been your PS Plus games from top to bottom here for November 2021. You'll be getting access to Knockout City, First Class Trouble, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, The Persistence, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and Until You Fall as well, which by the way does require move wands to play as well. Forgot to mention that. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video as well as hit subscribe to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Down below, find links to our Discord, our Twitter, and of course our Anchor link that way you can listen to our long form content like the Road to podcast series. Road to Forbidden West is coming, my boys. Get hyped for that. Thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.